Hello. Today, already September 14th, mid-September 2022, and I found this video that I took at the end of the June this year. I went to this campsite near Lake Dillon, and I wandered outside the campsite, and then I found this trail going from lower elevation to a little bit higher elevation. And wow, this is uh, a very nice paved um, a bicycle trail, I would say. And so, wow, yeah, this is the one that I used to see at Sapphire Point. Sapphire Point is like way high above the Swan Mountain Road and looking down the Lake Dillon. And it's a beautiful place and very touristy because whenever you go there, parking space is all taken. So there's no way that you can park there. So you have to kind of wait or I don't know, you can go at different times or something like that. But anyway, so I used to notice this bike trail coming up to the Sapphire Point. Uh, so wow, where it's coming from? And I've always wondered how, but this one is right by the that is, campsites, and it's coming from in the southeast side of the Lake Dillon, where Swan Mountain Resort area, and people start to bicycle from there. There's a parking space there nearby, and you can ride a bike. It's a city bike. It's not a mountain bike because it's all well paved, and it's a beautiful uh, bicycle trail. And so I was going down and took lots of pictures there. And yeah, it is kind of interesting to see some of the trails you have never been. And I've been to this area since like a 2000, around 2000 and but all year long, and I kind of driving around, going to the place to place and hiking, and but I never went to this particular bicycle trail. So it's very nice, and I noticed a lot of people, I think evidently who had some kind of a resort staying there during the summer, and they bring the bicycles and everything, and they bike, and very cool activities in this area. Um, but I just walked this particular trail, and I found lots of wildflowers blooming in the late June, and I try to identify each one of them, but after a while, wow, who cares, uh, because I think the identification looks like it's easy to do, but if you go down to the name of the species, there's a lots of flowers which is very similar looking, like a penstemon, for example, very similar looking, and then you cannot pinpoint which one that is, and so that's a difficulty there. And so I rather just show you this video. Yeah, this is along the this trail, and along this trail, it's a beautiful expanse of the open area, and some parts has a certain, flowers like a stone crops blooming all over the place, sunny side, but other places a little bit more shady or more protected or something, and you see different flowers. And only these flowers you can see in this high elevation. The Dillon, Colorado is about 9,000 feet, and it's much higher than Denver, for example. So you see different type of flowers for sure, and so that's more or less like for many people, I think very interesting to see those flowers. And I was the one who started doing this type of thing and taking pictures, especially very, very early on, like when I was like I don't know, maybe high school or maybe college. Or like when I was like 20 years old, I think I started to take wildflower pictures in Japan as well, but mainly coming to United States, I found completely different type of uh, wildflowers existing here, and I became kind of curious. So oh wow, I should take a picture. So looking at my there was a time the video wasn't that much you know popular, and so you just take this single reflex camera, not a digital camera. So you take lots of picture, you make a print, and you make an album. So my personal album, photo albums, consisting probably like 80% of them is that those wild flowers pictures, which nowadays I think I don't necessarily appreciate it because I tend to see more myself in the pictures or friends in the picture, more people's pictures I tend to appreciate more because flowers are pretty much the same and everywhere, and you feel like I don't have a personal attachment to the each individual flowers, and so that's how I think I have to discard all the printed photographs coming from the film pictures, and but some of them I couldn't throw them away, so I'm using it now for like a bookends type of bookmark type of thing that I really enjoy that. Uh, so anyway, this is like a 2022, late June. I went to hiking there, and now in September, and that particular memory is, kind of a fondly remember, and I wish the particular season lasts longer. But those camping and hiking season is so short. And today, for example, near the Denver suburbs, the temperature is way, way down. It's like a 70 degrees, maybe the highest, and night times 50s and 40s, maybe. So it's kind of I'm getting a little bit, at the end of the season. But I think sometimes like Octoberish, again, it's like a very warm, they say Indian summer. And so that particular thing happens too. But that's the way it is in the mountain. So this is Lake Dillon here, looking at the Buffalo Mountains near the hiking, camping area here.